Okay, the one problem with these is that I keep missing when they're sneakily around. Stop standing on it!
Good job.
Stop standing on it! Stop standing on it! Super Nintendo, says Speclad. Yeah, that's the Super Nintendo of your school district. Says you shouldn't play Super Nintendo. You know what? They would stop wandering around if I wasn't in battle mode. Okay. Swamp boots. A gargoyle helm. Interesting. You know what? As just a souvenir, I think it's worth grabbing a gargoyle helm. Two-handed axe. Swamp boots. Just going to verify they are in fact swamp boots. They are. I was somehow extremely convinced that this was going to be an important find. Seems like it may have just been for set dressing. You need to fire Shamino, he keeps hearing things, I suspect that in chat. There have been rare isolated times where the message, I hear something to the direction, has been useful. It's just extraordinarily rare. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look around. Nada. Nil zilch nada.
Look around you.
Just look around you. Look to your left. Now look to your right. Now look in 10 other directions. Statistically speaking, one of those people is going to fail this course. It's Futurama, in case anybody is curious where I stole that joke from. How dare you all come back to life, you bastards. Go, go, duper! Dupe your best! You can dupe better than all the rest. Okay, one Reaper down. Good job. Always fire at your own friends. That's an important skill to learn. Always fire at your own friends. When the bloodlust overtakes you, the important part is that you're killing your friends. That's what matters. Hana is charmed. Hooray!
Given what you do with cannons in this game, I don't think that's too much of a stretch for you.
I'm not claiming that there's any distinction between that treatment and how I treat my enemies. That's important to note. Wow, we are just reliably hitting our friends. Oh, that one's dead. Oh, that one's dead. It's annoying. Oops, you're Guano. Last Reaper's dead. Okay, now we deal with Hana, if I can remember how. Does Dispel Magic work on that? I forget. Success. Yep.
I think so.
Anybody else particularly hurt? Oh, Hana is particularly hurt. Possibly because she was attacking her own team. I think what I really should have considered in terms of which party members, which party members I accept on the team is which party members are have distinct icons from each other, so I can actually tell who the hell is who.
Exactly.
Oh my god. I did not anticipate how important just being able to tell them apart would be. You'll have to apply that lesson in the next game, says Speclad. Now behold, as I do not remember that. Where are you going, everybody? I'm attacking over here. Snakes to 6, says Speclad in chat. Good ref. Is this not where I came from? I'm not convinced one way or the other with regards to the question of whether this is where I came from, so I'm just gonna Continue on. I'm following the left wall, therefore I cannot go wrong. I genuinely, if I'm sure I've said this before, but like if I have a minor injury to which somebody might say ouch, I do go, ouch, my shadow.
Yeah, me too.
This is definitely where I came from. Oh, ouch, my shadow. Oh, this is definitely not where I came from. A good thing I stuck to my guns of following the left wall.
Mm-hmm.
It's an alligator. Ask your doctor if a alligator is right for you. Side effects may include death. Really wish you could get all that coal lying around, said Specklad. And then I could destroy the environment of this Britannia. Hooray! And alligator, says Specklad in chat. And
Wow.
So that's very funny, but also like that exact thing has happened with so many words that start with al, because they'll be from Arabic, right? It'll be al something in Arabic, but then the infinitive got absorbed into the word. I'm trying to decide whether alligator could actually be a word from Arabic, because
I
are
doubt
they
it.
Nile alligators or Nile crocodiles? Nile crocodiles
will look up the etymology.
Right.
I feel like the fact that it's two L's probably means it's not, but
I would say the fact that it's two L's means that if it was a very early borrow and had a lot of time to get sort of twiddled about and morphed.
it's especially interesting, I would say, the etymology, because it does come from an article merged with a word, but it's not from Arabic.
Nile Crocodile sounds like a 90s punk revival band, says Biscuit in chat. It sounds extremely... It sounds right. It just sounds right, you know? Sorry, go on.
Oh, I was saying, it comes from... the al is related to the article, but it's not from Arabic.
Interesting.
It's from Spanish.
But Spanish is just Arabic pronounced funny.
Wow. Lagarto, aligarto, a corruption of the Spanish El Lagarto de Indias, the lizard of the Indies. From Latin lacertus, or lacertus, sorry, Latin, sea lizard, with Spanish definite article El.
Oh,
modern
my
form
God.
of English word.
It's a rabbit. And French is just Latin without... Alzarath, if you really want to annoy a French person, just point out that the word France comes from the Franks, which are Germanic, so French is just Germans pronouncing Latin badly. Hello, wee wabbit. See, my party members aren't going to attack this rabbit unless it attacks us. So I feel like they would not have attacked the Ant Queen if the Ant Queen hadn't provoked an attack. Like, this is a valid test. I'm in battle mode. Nothing is happening. I'm going to use that rabbit. Good thing this isn't Wolf the Game, says Becklad in chat. I mean, that's just a general... You can say that about almost any game that isn't Wolf. Good thing this isn't Wolf. Well...
This place seems familiar to me.
Wait! It can't be. It can't be.
This place seems familiar to me.
Specifically, this place seems like the place we got to from under the castle?
Britannia.
Yeah, under... I'm trying to remember if it was under the castle or under somewhere else, but... What does this mean? Yeah...
Maybe? Maybe not? I don't know.
I feel like the lake was bigger and more round. It wasn't perfectly round by any stretch of the imagination, but I don't feel like it was shaped like this. I like how they conveniently put a skisphere for us. I keep expecting to be able to X-it shisps and skisps like I did in previous games, but that is not the hotkey in this game. Yeah, never. No, I don't think this is... Yeah, it's not somewhere I've been before.
Yeah.
If only this game had more than 3 tile sets, so I could actually recognize places as distinct from each other. Did this game come on 1 floppy? Asks Specklad in chat. I feel like this game might have been into the era where you could get it on either floppy or CD even. But it certainly wouldn't have been 1 floppy if it was floppy. I mean, the previous game, admittedly on Commodore 64, but it was like 6 floppies or something. Of course, those floppies were about 1/10 the size of PC floppies. Floppy and CD would be Ultima 8, really? That far. Came on many floppies, says Nettie in chat. I 1000% believe you. I think that is probably, certainly true. The CD version is the same, but all battle text is fully voice acted. So just Specklad in chat. Sea Serpent, heavily Sea Serpent, critical.
Oh no. I can't wait to something some dodongos.
I can't wait to die. It's the only version of that I want to be. Ultima 6 and 7 is on several floppy capital F. It was like you were trying to pluralize floppy with a capital letter. I think 7 was on 8 floppies. Yowza. 6 was on 4 or 3. Yeah, I mean, it certainly would not have been 1. That much is certain. I like poison. Now this is 100% a place for a Gemerald. See, because they're over there, by which I mean the important stuff is over there, and I'm going to leave it there.
Yeah.
I think it's already the small floppies, says Ben Whitman in chat, by which you mean the larger floppy that is smaller. This is the GOG version, Nettie, though. I could believe you that the GOG version is not like the most complete version. That would not be the first time that GOG's re-release of a game was not the most complete version of the game. Everyone to battle stations! We're fighting bugs! Well. Also, they can move, apparently. This one just moved. Just cast Fireball, Avatar. Oh, it's for FM Towns, I believe, says Nettie in chat, but the voice acting is English. That would make... Yeah, so definitely a lot of the, like, I haven't played any of the Japanese versions, but my understanding is that for the most part, like, all of the Japanese versions are enhanced over the English versions. And yeah, certainly, like, there are a lot of games where there were multiple releases, like, on different platforms, and obviously GOG only ever has the DOS version, so there will be, like, well, there was a better version, but do we really expect that GOG is going to be like, well, let's have the FM Towns version in an emulator and work out some kind of license with whatever company was behind FM Towns to make that happen? May have been both Japanese and English voice acting, actually, says Nettie in chat. I'm sure that it was, Japanese, but the Japanese is just badly pronounced English and English. I don't see any other Reapers. I'm gonna choose to believe that there aren't any other Reapers and I can put everybody out of command mode. Turns out one person was in assault instead of command. 2 people were in assault instead of command. Turns out I'm real bad at this. 3 people were in assault instead of command.
Amazing.
Sometimes off by 1 error, sometimes 3 off by 1 errors. I see another Reaper.
You don't have any errors larger than 1. You just have many errors of 1.
Exactly. And that is a meaningful distinction. No distinction without a difference here. GOG should sell the FM Towns version, and if you buy it, send you a free FM Towns to play it on. What an excellent idea, Specklad. That'll happen any year now. I'm just gonna, since there's only one Reaper here, I'm not putting everybody back into the other mode. I'm just gonna kill it myself and deal with all this crap. It's just how long all of those messages take. It's just that every turn takes forever. That's it. That's the only reason they're awful. Like, the insects don't do anything. They just make the battle slower, and not even slower in terms of more turns, just slower in terms of watching all the damned messages fly by. Because it's grazing time. Exactly, Specklad. Oh, that one's, it's already dead. Something about firing a bow at insects is, like, that is some confidence in your bowmanship. Well, that was exciting. Gweno is hurt. Okay. That's YOLO. That's Gweno. That's use rather than cast. Cool! It was nothing! I love wasting time!
Yay!
I mean, I guess I could have used a Gemerald as I entered this cave to make that determination. But then, of course, if I had done that, then the down ladder would have been right there, so... So... Mallow applies... I need you to work around how stupid this question is going to be. Applying your knowledge of atmospheric science and assuming that this water is eternally spinning because of the Coriolis effect. Are we in the northern hemisphere or the southern hemisphere?
I mean...
It's a long shot, but could you dispel the summoned flies, asks Nettie in chat. I think we tried that at some point. Or we certainly tried to dispel a summoned something. We didn't try it on flies. Also, Britannia is flat, so what are you talking about, says Nettie in chat. In fairness, I didn't ask anything about, so obviously the Coriolis effect only works if you're on a spinning sphere, but all I asked is if we're in the northern hemisphere.
The Coriolis effect would work on a spinning disc as well, as long as it's spinning.
As long as it's spinning, fair enough.
It would be a little different, but...
Do flat earthers, I mean, there's nothing categorical for flat earthers because all happy families are alike, but unhappy families are each unhappy in their own unique way. But do flat earthers think that the disk Earth is spinning or that the sun is revolving around the Earth?
They think the sun is.
Yeah, I think that's the
the
usual.
sun is revolving, yeah.
Child, I sure remember those messages.
I do remember those, yeah.
Not a single person, not even myself, appreciates the literary reference I made to mock flat earthers.
I mean, I've heard you make that reference before.
I'm sure I've made it before. So Anna Karenina was such a good book, I remember the first line and nothing else. That Scorpion also felt like an enemy I've seen before. I'm concerned that we've wandered back into an area we've been before, and I don't know what that means. Yeah, this all feels extremely familiar. So, in previous Ultima, it has been the case that there, like, you go to so like even just in the previous game, like you go to the bottom of the dungeon and then they all connect. And so I wonder if I'm in the connection zone, I'm in the nexus between a bunch of connected Dungeons, and basically I missed whatever I was looking for just by going too far. I went past it essentially by going to the nexus instead of.
I could definitely believe that.
I don't want to fall into like the I don't want to fall into some, well, this looks similar, so I've seen it before, but actually, as it turns out, just everything looks similar, and end up missing what I'm looking for because of that. I don't know how to make a solid determination. Does the sextant work underwater? Underground. It definitely shouldn't. Not usable. But there is the magic version of the sextant. Hello.
Well, that's some things.
Yeah, the Stormcloak, I don't know what that is. It feels important. Everything else is just stuff.
A staff... I just want to point out a staff is not just a stuff.
It's just a staff. Nice of them not to... So, like, we've seen lightning wands before. So that is certainly just a stuff.
The staff is... Based on my understanding from reading some stuff, you can load it up with spells and then use them at will.
So we've seen staves like this before.
And you didn't know about that aspect of them.
And it would have been stealing to take it, so... Protection ring, regeneration ring, cock ring... I mean, whatever this is, I didn't find it before. I can know whether I've been somewhere by whether I've looted all of the corpses. It's a good thing this world is full of corpses. Those... Wait! I know where I am. Yes. Because that group of enemies, that exact group of enemies... was in the eastern side, and I never got past them because they just sucked. They just killed us every time. And
I do remember that, yeah.
To the west of that is the way back to Britannia. So we are definitely in a stupid place right now. We are definitely somewhere we do not wish to be. Which of these is an invisibility ring? Not move. Oh, it is. Wait, no, just do that. There we go. I'm just gonna... Is it... No, definitely not. Okay, cancel all of my confidence. I am now confident that I don't know where I am. It's actually good to be confident that I don't know where I am, though.
Yep.
But this is a much better way to explore, and then once the invisibility ring runs out, I'll just reload and take the entire group wherever I determine
it's like
was
the
actually
next step
used.
beyond gem reloading.
Yeah. You look chonky under that cloak, says Specklad in chat. I mean, it's a wide cloak. It's a big old cloak. This is where I came from. Or not. Whoever that child is who's having a bad time. So now we know that I have not challenged that group, but also that group ain't nothing. Like there's nothing behind them. But I have slightly run out of places to go. So in the middle of this big chamber then. Such as on that suspicious island right there. Wait! No, this... Wait, if this is the same... This can't be the same island It wasn't...
It looks familiar, but what does the Gemerald show? Does it show the same lake shape?
Well, but I think that there wasn't a bridge there, was there? Because that is the same shape.
Yeah, that's the same lake. There was a bridge there, you just forgot about it.
I just took the skiff north because I'm an idiot. Oops. Yeah, there it is. Imagine you had a home security system and it gave you notifications like this. Child poisoned. I mean, you know, better than nothing, I guess. So, okay, this is a closed-in area, which means I haven't actually been here before. However, I am now repeating paths I've already done, so maybe it's time to take my cheatiest new form of exploration more seriously and really see what nooks and crannies I can get into while invisible. But to do that, first I'm going to have to get over this. It doesn't even show bridges. It doesn't... The gem doesn't even show bridges,
You just
Mallow.
noticed that.
It's not that I just noticed that. It's to just, like, hit that level of you know, rather than just accepting this as like that's what gems are, I'm like, what the hell were they thinking? Why did they not remember what they did in previous games? Let's go for a quick stroll up here, see if I can find anything I missed. Never got an answer from you about the Coriolis effect on these legs.
Well, so it depends on if it's in equilibrium and balance with some sort of gradient, and if so, what gradient?
Do I remember crossing this? I remember seeing this. It might be that for some reason I forgot to cross this. No, it's just nothing. Although, I mean, it could always actually be something. It is just that I didn't cross it and didn't notice that there is in fact something there.
Correct.
This is this corner. It really does not seem like there's anything here. So that river is a bit suspicious. I do feel like I went into this. Yeah, so just a nothing corner. And then this ultimately... Well, something did loop back in on itself, so... Is it possible that I missed something because of right wallen? And my lack thereof? Doesn't feel like it. So the only thing I've really found is fear itself. I gave this to Julia so that she could use the boat, except she can't, so I don't know what I'm thinking, and yet I'm still following through with it. Because you're not allowed to get into a boat alone, so this is a completely pointless excursion I'm on right now. What if you gave Sherry the ring? Asks Specklad in chat. What if? What is that supposed to
Sherry
achieve?
can get through places that nobody else can.
Oh, can she get through like those tiny sort of cracks in the like sometimes they're fissures? Can she get through fissures?
I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. But she's at least more versatile as long as she can carry the skiff.
I don't know if she's strong enough just to carry the skiff. Yeah, not in solo mode anyway. Can't use the ladder to get across. Let's just go ahead and lose the skiff. That'll achieve something. Okay, fine. It's not like there's a lot of enemies we're encountering on the way there anyway, so... I'm just approximately 100% confident that there is nothing to be found there. In fact, this big open area is the most, like, probably I didn't explore it carefully area. Huh. That looks like nothing. Let's test the Sherry theory. Oh, I can test the other Sherry theory, too. Yeah, it doesn't feel like... I think that if it doesn't look like a Mousel, she can't do anything that we can't do. I do wonder if I could blow up some of these stalag whatevers, but
yeah,
none of them have been blocking off a particularly large area. Ow. I'm just going to explore the other side of this undersea... What is... Aquifer? Am I remembering the right term? Aquifer?
Sure.
And then I will take my midstream break. Now that was an exciting sea voyage. Cool. And soft locked.
Hooray!
Midstream break time. I'm lost and I'm confused and I don't know what to do and I don't know where to go. Is it possible that the answer is there is nowhere to go and this game just doesn't have a solution? I'm just stuck.
This game doesn't have an end. You're in Ultima Purgatory.
Ultimurgatory? Ultimurgatory? Yeah, that's what I just said. I think that Stormhold is the city in that best bit, says Specklad, responding to a best bit that I don't know what it was. Sure going through a lot of tortures. I wonder if I need to wear the Stormcloak. Maybe it's a very important cloak. For some reason. Hi.
That's certainly an effect. Is it supposed to be rain?
I'm unclear. It's a pixel storm. There are pixels everywhere.
Certainly going to be great for the video and streaming.
Yep, yeah. If it so I don't use constant bitrate ever. So it's all the various streaming services and such constant bitrating it and ruining everything. Is this why I'm here? Like, did I get the treasure? Was it the Stormcloak? It shouldn't have been.
No. If you remember, you're looking for I think you know this.
Well, so I'm looking for a tablet, ultimately.
Yeah.
But the thing is, this is like 10 fetch quests deep, so what I'm not convinced of is maybe somebody wanted the Stormcloak to give me some step on the way to the tablet. And
I think the X is marking the tablet. Marking the tablet, I think.
Yeah, I think so too. I thought you were looking for a dragon egg, says Fecklad. No, that was a different level in the fractal fetch quest. That had a different. For some reason, the word the joke word I wanted to use here was chirality, but that doesn't even fit the joke. Oh boy, insects. Just what I always wanted. I think insects are a perfect time for a Stormcloak. Maybe. I don't know. I'm sure it does something. Wait, did you find the dragon egg? Nope. No, I didn't, Specklad. We just abandoned Shisp on that particular fetch quest. I'm just gonna see whether the Stormcloak does anything. Stormcloak truly appears to do nothing except ruin bitrate. It's the bitrate ruining cloak.
I mean, my guess, and this is just a guess, is that it makes things like fire and fireball not work, and it makes things like lightning and thunder do more damage, but I don't know for sure.
I think it just is a cool name for a cloak, and so somebody went, it would be cool if there was a Stormcloak. And that is the story of the Stormcloak. It was just like, that sounds cool. Sounds like a name you could expect to hear in the Elder Scrolls. Don't run from me, coward! Okay, time to take off this bitrate cloak. If you wear the Stormcloak, the insects are harder to see, making this a more fair fight, therefore it improves your honor, says Specklab. That follows. How would it run on land as Van? I don't understand. Like, the Reaper, none of the other Reapers have moved, but these Reapers are motile. I don't know why they're the only motile Reapers. Stormcloak sounds like a Warcraft last name, says Specklad in chat. There you go. That's what it sounds like. What?
Go back to the place you got the cloak from.
Did I just, miss the tablet sitting there? I thought I got everything. Well, no, I definitely did not get everything. I thought I got everything of any value. Oh, hi, rats. Well, the Stormcloaks are a faction in Skyrim, says Dan in chat. There you go. It's Sherry's family, says Specklad. I mean, that's true, but, it's as true as it is that, every chimpanzee is a member of my family. Is it... What's the correct statement of this? There are more rodents than any other mammal? Like that, or is it most mammals are rodents, or something like that? Can you tell that I don't actually even remotely remember where we found that? Well, I definitely... Well, was it near... Maybe it was near this. It was on, a
I don't
southern...
remember where it was.
It was on, a southern, wall. There was sort of a crevice south into the wall, which is why I've just been going south. It wasn't there. It wasn't there. It was here. It was either here or one cave over there. Plot twist, Sherry is the final boss, says Lord Afkin chat. Well, then we're gonna lose. If Sherry is the final boss, then that is the end of our Goy. There is no surviving Sherry the Destroyer. Do I remember Kirby? Is Kirby an acid slime? An acid slug, yeah, okay. Gotta be careful about Kirby.
Kirby is brave when he has your sword.
Watch the acid slide. That pink blob is concerning, says God. I mean, that's the one I'm worried about. That's the acid slug. I'm watching the messages really carefully because I don't want the acid jerk destroying our armor when I can't even get over there because of the damn slime. Acid slug critical. Okay, acid slug killed. We're good. That blob is too pink, says Van Whitman in chat. I mean, between the green, the green slime and the pink acid slugs, you know what we got? We got ourselves Yaw Weasel colors. Now, I'm going to make nothing of the fact that we just fought a bunch of enemies that we never saw before. So, here we are. Sure is nothing.
May I suggest, on an X marks the spot type of situation, what might you do?
Hate this game is the answer to that. Hate this game. Who is it that has my tools? You do. Not ready to... Just dig straight into this corpse.
I don't know for sure. What about... Did you do it on the actual...
Corpse?
Yeah, that thing. No, the thing to the
fire
north
pit
of you.
Yeah, I did both.
Yeah.
Those
Okay.
are the two places that I most immediately dug. Can you fight with the shovel aspect, lad? Probably. Yeah, it does 4 points of damage.
When I looked it up, it said that you find it in the same place you find the Stormcloak.
Now, does that mean, like, the same place, or does that mean the same, like, this entire area?
Oh.
What?
No, that's different. Also...
I dug there
I think you...
multiple
Yeah, you can
times.
you can find random water fountains. Yes. That's what digging is actually for. Okay, I was wrong. There it is in the same place you find the Stormcloak. It's just not this Stormcloak.
I don't play this game anymore. It has to be... It has to be here. It has to be here. I mean, not here, but, like, it has to be in this vicinity. I didn't... Okay, wait. I pussed out of fighting these jerks for no real reason. And that seems obviously stupid, so don't know why I did that. So let's fight this alien from the Mother series. Ah, the Mother series alien becomes insects. I remember that. Remember, I used a Gemerald to scout this area, and then when I walked past, I only walked past up there because I thought that it was I thought that I was like in an area I'd been before, and I was just trying to verify that. So I didn't, even though I felt like I explored this area fully, I didn't because I had different goals. I had the wrong goals. Now this, I mean, this is a thing. It's not nothing. It's all not. There's nothing. There's nothing. This whole expedition is based on, like, maybe half the map, says Nettie in chat. I mean, you're not wrong.
I'm going to give you some information that's going to devastate you further.
We got to the wrong island because we were using half a map.
You're not even on an island.
This is the continent. See, when I was up there, I was like, I think this is the continent.
Yes.
But then I became convinced otherwise somehow. I'm going to blame you, even though I don't remember you having anything to do with convincing me otherwise.
I certainly did not say anything about it, but...
But I'm just going to blame you because it sort of makes me feel better.
Fair. I mean, I can't argue with that.
But you know what? You know what that means? If I'm on the continent, then that means that I can just teleport to the surface and still get my shisp back. But I'm not going to. Maybe I will. I don't know. It kind of sucks. Van Whitman, the message you were looking for is our princess is in another castle. My only concern with living the conventional way is that there's like one way up from here, but then everywhere else there's been many ways up, and so I'm going to get extremely lost. The game is running very quickly now. This is quality video game experience right here.
It's fine.
Hello, alligators. Ligatures. Ligature. It's weird how that is the corruption that happened, but you know, language is weird sometimes.
I think ligatures is actually what it's corrupted from.
Ligatures. Shamino, okay. 1 ligatures, please. I'm not eating candy. How dare you suggest that I would eat candy on the stream?
Candy, 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 candy.
Sounds like you're rage eating, says Becklad in chat. There is a distinct possibility. What the hell are you? Oh, you're a skeleton and you're a demon. Okay, got it. And only charmed Goy, so no big deal. Only the main character is charmed.
The only one that you have on your team that can dispel.
Gotvin, I don't see the relevance of the fact that I've eaten bugs on stream because it's not candy. So all I said is, how dare you suggest that I would eat candy on stream? That's very distinct from eating bugs on stream. I would eat bugs on stream.
Demonstrably.
Demon Strobla. They were chocolate-covered insects.
It's a corruption of the German demon Strobla.
Which is actually a name for a plant that's related to strawberries.
And they're bright red is what the connection is.
False etymologies. Stop attacking our own team. Attack the demon.
69. Nice.
Okay, I appear to be in control of Ev. What the hell was that? But then it will be pronounced Strabla, says Speculate in chat, not after being corrupted into English.
You might... Oh, never mind. I was just about to suggest exactly that.
Nope, not cast. Trying to remember anything, but, like, obviously not going to happen. Use the fish move, suggests Lord Apk. Ah, yes, the fish move. Is that where you go fishing? Go fish!
Fishy-o!
Got any snakes? Go fish.
Got any grapes?
I'm gonna nail your bill? Do ducks have bills or beaks? I guess bills are beaks.
Bill, yeah.
I'm gonna nail your bill to the floor.
Got any nails?
Yes.
Bye-bye!
I hate this game. How expensive is a shisp? Maybe I just accept that I'm buying another shisp.
That is this game for you. It's just ship buying simulator.
So I know that my shisp is on the continent.
The mainland.
The mainland. So it's not technically inaccessible. It just sucks. If I go to Cove, it shouldn't even be that far from Cove. I'm trying to roughly draw it out in my head. I think it would be... I can't guess, actually, relative to Cove. I think it would be east of Cove.
You would be correct. It is literally right on the other side of the mountain range from Cove, just to the east.
We're going to Cove. Which is to say, we're going to the Shrine of Compassion and then walking past Cove.
Well, good luck walking past Cove to the east.
I mean, just because it's a mountain range doesn't mean it's impassable.
Well, you could always follow the coastline.
Well, yeah, that's what that's what I mean by walking past Cove.
Okay, well, I don't mean you can follow the coastline by walking, but you'll find that out soon enough.
I mean, if the mountain range doesn't go completely north-south across the entire continent, well, yeah, I guess I'll see. I'll see is the thing. And I'm gonna try so hard not to save. I'm really trying very, very hard not to save.
Cove is not just a city name, it's also a word.
Well, yeah, so I understand, like, where Cove is relative to everything, that it's in this, like, nook, and so it'll probably end up, you know, like, you have to go significantly west to actually get sort of up and around the mountain range. And in the previous games, you couldn't get out, but I suspect, just given the shape of... just given this world, that aspect won't be here. But yeah, I mean, it'll... So I guess if you're really just complaining about my specifically saying east of Cove, and really it's sort of this long meandering route, then yeah, I expected a long meandering route. Now let's see what happens if I just go. You
haven't
like this.
Saved.
I haven't saved.
Okay.
Did I just save? Damn it. It's so automatic for me to save when doing that. Did I just save?
I know. Well, and, like, you probably shouldn't be testing things if you aren't planning on saving, is my point.
The only way to determine whether I just saved and missed it is to load, and I'm not going to, obviously. So this is a pass.
I don't think you did save, but...
I remember seeing that pass sign before, but I had no reason to follow it, so... Oh, a raft. Shall we steal that raft and have another kind of skiff with us? I am enjoying video games. I love video games. Video games are fun. This is an enjoyable experience. Given how giant this mountain range is, I think it's wise for me to actually go west and try and get into the nook of the other side of the mountain range. Because this is where there's going to be a bunch of poison everywhere, which is what I'm expecting. You're not hitting the notes very well, says Specklad of that singing. What if the, you don't know what my goal was. Okay, I feel like I'm in the right place. I feel like I'm in the right place.
You found it. You could have gotten there way faster by just following the coast in your skiff. That was what I was trying to suggest.
Oh my god. Hearing the British-style song here brings a smile to my face as an Englishman, says Lord in chat. The British
Rule Britannia. It's become Yowweasel's least favorite music in this game, by the way.
Just because of the patch set, it's so like it's really like jarring.
Okay, can we get somewhere to play with the maps again?
Yes, but I would like to leave my SHISP where I normally leave my SHISP first.
I don't care where, just anywhere where you can play with the masps again. Oh my god, did I just say masps? You ruined me.
What? What is this island? Is this the island I was looking for that somehow I missed last time? Yeah, this is actually a little itty-bitty island. Well, I'm definitely saving. I'm past the experimental phase. Oh my god, I've done it again! Why does it do this? Sorry, you have to face your Shisp this way, otherwise you can't get off it. What time is it? The middle of the night. Maybe I'll rest on this tiny little nothing island. Oops.
May I also suggest using a Gemerald?
I will do all of these things after resting. Slept until the middle of the day, just like everyone else in this game world. Oh, hello. It's so nice that the view you get on Shisps is like hyper myopic and you can never see a goddamned thing.
Yeah, the horizon's really close, right? Now do you know where you are?
So that means I was way further east than I thought I was somehow. I mean, I went up onto that island and just went west and then went just north, and yet somehow I ended up east. I don't know what the hell is happening. I am molto confused.
May I, though, once again suggest getting somewhere where you can map?
Yeah. I want to do that. I don't want to accidentally abandon my Shisp. I've become very paranoid about that. So I'm going to do that on on Magencia. I'm going to go to the south dock. Gonna go all the way to the south dock.
There's that thing that's stealing if you take it.
The only thing that's stealing if you take it.
Even though it's just under some random bush somewhere.
Let's use... whatever, let's just use the random open space, it's fine. So the only part I'm really confident of is that this has to be the bottom right-hand corner, and this has to be immediately above that. I am reasonably confident.
Why are you confident that that's the bottom right-hand corner?
Good question. I guess I just, yeah, because I assumed that the grid lines would hit a corner, but we don't technically know that that means anything. Like, my assumption was that this is going to be a 3x3 grid, and so if the grid lines hit a corner, it would be a 4x4 grid, and so if the grid lines hit a corner, then that means that's the corner. But I don't actually have any evidence of that theory.
So one thing I've discovered is that the thing that we thought was an X isn't an X. So that's misleading us, first of all. That's just an anchor, I think.
Oh, I see. It's like a crossed anchor and shovel, or it's sea communism.
Yeah, exactly. You haven't found the X yet, so I guess.
Lord App, I know I just saved. I am now back into my saving era. Saving is fine here. So I need more map fragments.
So yeah, I would say either you have me tell you more information, or you find more map fragments. And I lean towards finding more map fragments.
The only problem with that is that the two that I know anything about, one of them is impossible, and the other one is no, sorry, I guess there are three that I know anything about. One is impossible, one is in a shipwreck, but I have no idea where the shipwreck is, so it's the same, like, but where do I go? And the other one, the jerk won't give up until we have all the other pieces.
So let me suggest for the impossible one, now you have a staff. I told you something the staff can do. May I suggest loading it up with some useful spell?
I guess I can, you know what, even if nothing else, I can go, like, learn useful spells.
Yes, yeah, that too, for sure.